Does anyone else remember a kid's show called Cove? I think I was around 6 or 7 when I watched it. I can't find reference to it anywhere, so I think it was on a local station around 1991 or 1992. I lived in Ironton, North Carolina at the time. I don't remember what station, but I do remember it was on at a weird time, like 4 p.m.
That sounds really familiar. I grew up outside Ashland and was 9 years old in 92. Cove. Was it about pirates? I remember a pirate marionette at the mouth of a cave talking to a little girl.
Yes! Okay, I'm not crazy. I remember Pirate Percy. I was always a little scared of him. He looked like he was built from parts of other dolls. His head was an old porcelain baby doll. Looked like an antique that didn't belong on his body. I don't remember what station this was, though. I don't think it was WTSF.
Sorry to bring this old thread back up, but I know exactly what you guys are talking about. I remember watching it when I was 12 with my brother in like 91 or 92. I don't think it ever ran again after that, but from what I can think of, it was on Channel 58. Me and my brother used to watch it after our mom watched the news. Let me see what I can remember. It was about this little girl, Janice, or maybe Jade? I think that was her name. Just something with a J. And she imagined herself being friends with a bunch of pirate puppets. Pirate Percy was the main character. I remember him being constantly scared, so he was a really bad pirate, and his crew never really said anything at all. Oh, and the pirate ship that Percy was piloting was called the Laughingstock, and he had the most grating voice.
Jaren, thank you so much for adding to the thread. My memories began flooding back to me as soon as you mentioned Laughingstock in Channel 58. I remember the awful laugh it had, and the weird eyes, and the fact that his jaw was open all the time.
Haha, dude, I remember Laughingstock too. Remember the line, "You have to go in."
Cove? Gavin, you doing all right?
I honestly truly thought that Percy was the villain. When I was like 5, there was an episode where he robbed the mermaids or whatever.
I don't get it, Laughingstock. How come Janice and the rest of the crew get treasure, but I don't? It's just not fair!
Like you weren't enough of a pirate, Percy.
I am a pirate. You know that.
There's only one way to prove it.
How?
See those mermaids, Percy? See their treasure?
I can't.
You know you have to, Percy. You have to borrow some of the treasure.
Laughingstock.
Think about all the treasure, Percy. You'll be the greatest pirate ever.
You're right. Oh, hi there. Are you here to relax? Get away from the treasure chest. What? I mean it. Get away and nobody will get hurt. Get away from us. Get away from the treasure.
Other than that, it's weird how I have no memory at all of the other villain. If any of you want to talk about it, I'll be in Ironton this weekend.
Oh my god, we should definitely meet up. How about we go to the university's cafe on Saturday?
Hey, Sky, remember that villain you were talking about?
Yeah?
I don't think that was the villain. That was the sidekick. The real villain was this marionette called the Skin Taker.
Oh yeah, I do remember him. He was the one that showed up with his brown top hat and the stitched together cape, right?
Stitched together? Are you implying that his cape was made from human skin?
Yeah, and don't forget about how he talked. I mean, his jaw pretty much just rattled around. I think it was one of the first episodes where Janice brought it up.
And X marks the spot. Give me the shoulder, Percy. You got it, Janice. Can you speed it up, Janice? I'm starting to get a bad feeling in my tummy. Don't be such a scary cat, Percy. We'll get to the treasure in no time.
What are you children doing on the Skin Taker's Island?
Janice! We gotta get out of here! How can this be your island? We were literally here first.
I suggest you all leave before you regret it.
Skin Taker, why does your mouth move like that?
To grind your skin!
What were we even watching then?
I am so glad you guys remember this awful show. I used to have this nightmare where all the characters were there and they would just scream.
I remember that.
It wasn't a real episode. It wasn't a real story. They were all just screaming.
No, I'm with Kevin on this one. I remember this. Janice was just sitting there crying like she'd been there the whole time.
Why would that be on TV?
I don't know, but I swear to God I was watching it with my brother. We turned off the TV and ran to our room when we heard the Skin Taker screaming.
I guess that's fair.
I spoke to my mom today. I asked her about when I was little in the early 90s, when I was around 8 or 9. I asked if she could remember a show I used to watch, Candle Cove. She said she was surprised I could remember. I asked why, and she said that because I
used to think it was so strange that you'd say, I'm going to go watch Candle Cove now, Mom, and then you'd tune the TV to static and just watch dead air for 30 minutes. You had such a big imagination with your little pirate show.
Hey, Mom. I'm watching Candle Cove.